blah 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 blah. I'm like blah 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 blah. But alrighty, do I deserve love? Of course, everyone deserves love. End of the video. Sorry. I screamed because I thought it was funny, but I don't like that I screamed. Anyways, do I deserve love? Well, of course. Everyone deserves love. End of the video. But, you know, there's different types of love. There's romantic, there's platonic, there's family. I think I'm missing another big one. But there's other ones. Raptor, yeah, okay. But, you know, fuck, we are lagging terribly. But, you know, something updating? Nah. But, you know, I had a thought about this, probably about a couple days ago, and I thought, do I deserve love? And well, like I said, of course, everyone deserves love. I don't think I'm ready for love, or at least romantic love. You know, romantically, I'd say that's a love I've always been without a lot of my life, I'd say. You know, a lot of it's on me. And I think about it, I'm like, I feel like I've been trying to love, or the way, how do I say it? The way I try to love is wrong, at least romantically. See, I believe that I needed someone to complete me. I needed someone to be the final piece to the puzzle that I am. You know, the puzzle that everybody is. But, I'm sorry, but that's not true at all, you know? I believe I needed someone. I believe, like, you know, everyone has that someone that completes them, that someone that is their world. And I'm not saying somebody can't be your world, but I needed the validation, I guess. I needed the confirmation, the compliments, that kind of thing, you know, from a relationship. I feel like I needed that in order for me to be whole, in order for me to be, let's say, loved. Aria Georgia. I don't know why I said the name like that, if I said it right. Nice, if I didn't say it right, my apologies. Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. I'm just having a little chat. But I feel like I needed that, you know? I feel like I needed someone else's love in order to be someone that deserves love. If that makes sense. At least romantically. And it's like, hold on. I forgot to pull up TikTok chat. But, yeah, you know. A lot of my life I was very insecure. And a lot of my life, I have a video of this ages ago on my YouTube. I think I might make it again. Or not ages ago, but a couple months ago, where I speak how I was kind of like a chameleon. You know, I just, whatever the popular opinion was, whatever I needed to be. I just do it to blend in, you know. I wouldn't be me per se, and if I try to be me and someone didn't like it or didn't fuck with it, I'd get sad and just wouldn't do it, you know. I didn't have confidence in myself. And I feel like I have a lot more confidence in myself. I feel a lot better in myself. And while I say I do love myself, I still see that I have a problem that I still seek the validation of others. At times. Not all the time, but I still seek that. If I'm not getting complimented for what I'm doing, am I even doing it good? Am I doing it right? You know, obviously a compliment can help, but it's not always gonna be there, you know? How's your stream going? It's going well. It's going well. Just started a couple minutes ago. How's your day? How's your day, Arya? Let's, going back. Where was I? I was talking about... How to seek validation from others, and... Yeah, like, I still kind of do. And it's like... I wouldn't per se... Per se? Is that the right word? I don't know. I wouldn't per se say... I wouldn't say that I necessarily need the validation, but I see that I still at times seek it. I seek that validation. I seek that approval from someone else. And I see that in love, at least romantically, I see that I find myself that I search for that. That a lot of times I romanticize and I fantasize about, you know, being with a girl I like, or, you know, I'm crushing, and I get sad that I'm like, man, what if I never have this, or what if I never experience this type of love, and or maybe it's not that I never realized, or what I never thought was that I could give myself that type of love. The type of love that I seek romantically, that I seek from someone else, I could give myself that. And it's, yeah, you know, I don't have to wait or not necessarily wait or just need, you know, a partner. While I do want, you know, a girlfriend, a wife, what I want is to be a good boyfriend. I want to be a good husband. I want to be that. And I saw a quote recently that said you can love someone and not like them. And the quote really interested me because it's true, you know. Zombie horse. But the quote interested me because I find it to be true that you can love someone and not like everything about them, you know. I see how I said I have love in basically all other types of love, but romantically, and I see that, you know, like family, friends, there's stuff that I personally don't really love about something or someone, but I still fuck with them, I still love them, and it's like, fuck you. Fuck, I'm trying to kill. Holy shit, what the fuck? No, I don't want to kill the horse. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, bitch. But yeah, that I don't have to find for this perfect perfect, you know, woman, you know? I can find someone that has a lot of similarities to me. Of course, someone that at the end of the day, what we should share the most is our, you know, in terms of like finances, goals, our ways of living, similar in terms of that. But yes, we have the other horse. All right, Piggy. Actually, I'll get another set. No. No Discord. But, yeah, that I don't have to find that. And while I feel like I did realize that a little while ago that, you know, perfection isn't real. While striving for perfection, perfection isn't real. Strive for perfection, but perfection isn't real. Even then, it's like, I still find that I still go for that, like, I still try to check off the boxes. I still try to see all this right here, but this right here, but this right here. And I mean, while I've gotten better, I will say at not just checking all the boxes and searching for the perfect partner. I still go back to like the reason I feel like I need to learn to be kinder to myself. Because sometimes I think about how like some days, you know, it's not the best day. And I think about, man, it would be nice if, like, had a partner, had a girl, and was able to just talk to them, or fucking, like, I'll fantasize, like, they'll be, like, cuddling me or some shit. And it's like, well, that's nice. And well, I hope maybe that happens at some point in my life. I can do that to myself. Or, I don't know if I can cuddle myself, per se. But I can do that for me, you know? I don't have to just wait for someone else. The love I want in a partner, I can give to myself. Because at the end of the day, while you guys are in a relationship, you're each gonna do your own things. You guys are there to help each other. Not to complete each other. You guys are there to just kind of... I feel like help is just kind of undermining a relationship. But you know, like, you guys are there to boost each other up. You guys are there to help each other grow. You know, if your partner doesn't help you grow, it might not be the one for you, you know? You're supposed to grow with each other. You're supposed to learn. Relationship grows, your relationship changes. I'm talking about this like I have had these wonderful long relationships and I haven't, but that's how I try to get in my mind, like, this is the type of person and partner I want to be. And what I want in a partner. And sometimes I feel like I lose my vision on that and I get blinded. But, you know, of course, you know, nothing's perfect. But I gotta remember that. I gotta remember my goals and wants of what I seek in a partner. You know, of course, hear the other person out, hear the other side, find balance, you know. And make a team, you know. I guess if that's how I see it and that's how I heard it's good, you know. I watch a good amount of like videos here and there about like how a good healthy relationship looks. And I want to be a good partner. I feel like a lot of times I fucked up. Of course, there was other stuff not that I could control, but what I can control is making me better and bettering myself. Is that Enderman? Oh no, it's a cow. But yeah, it's kind of all I wanted to say, you know? Just learn to love yourself before you love someone else. And I remember, I thought I did that. I thought I did. I really did love myself. And I think I do. No, not I think, I do. But there's still parts of me I don't love. And I gotta learn to love. I gotta learn to be better with. And understand that I don't necessarily need a lady. If you want one, go be you, be yourself. Have a talk, have a conversation. Hear someone out. Hear yourself out. See what works for you, what works for them. And just remember to live. Life is cruel, how people say, just as much as it is beautiful. And yeah. Ahorita, pa. Ahorita. And yeah, you know. So, do I deserve love? Of course. Everyone does. But you gotta love you. Of all the parts of you. Even the shitty parts. And that's not an excuse to not grow and be better. Nah. No. Love everything about yourself. Everything. Great parts, great. Love them. Get better, improve. And the shitty parts, love them, get better, improve. Tell yourself you've always been awesome, you are awesome, and you continue to be awesome. You've always been great. You are great. You continue to get even more great. You've always been amazing. You are amazing. You'll continue to get even more amazing. Tell myself that, well, not in third person, but, you know, like, I am great, I am great. I've always been great. I am great. I'm continuing to get even more great. I've always been awesome. I am awesome. Continuing to get even more awesome. I've always been amazing. I am amazing. I'm continuing to get even more amazing. All right. And just learn to love you. And I mean, the partner will come. Well, I still, I still do want that. And I mean, I don't want to be desperate. I feel like at times I get like a sense of desperation, but like, keep things with an open hand, with open hands. And things will come to you. And I truly believe that, and I think it will. I think it will. Bet the zombie horse stays alive. But, yeah. As always, if you're having a good day, hope you're having a good day. Lamboy. W. If you're having a good day, if you're having a good day, thank you for the likes. If you're not having a good day, just remember it's a bad day, not a bad life. Because bad things happening that make you better. If you don't know you're feeling, just remember you matter. As always, have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. Bye. Laters. Bye. And then I don't remember if I did the intro to start. Let me know my friends, my nigga, what potential. If you want to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, I really appreciate it. Post main channel videos on the YouTube this Saturday and Sunday. Check them out. Miggy, links in bio. Capital M. Everything else lowercase IGI, no spaces. Yeah. You might find it under Miggy Martini, MIGI, MARTINI. And yeah. You don't necessarily need a partner, but you do need to. I was trying to find like a play on words, like partner yourself, but you do need to love you. All right. Have a good one. Laters.